Started off great. It's like 1 o'clock on Thursday, January 22nd, 2026 in Los Angeles. So, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. So yeah, we're walking here in. I figured out the orientation on the settings for my YouTube live stream. So we're here in Los Angeles. This is like basically it's called the DWP, Department of Water and Power, City of Los Angeles. It's basically the power plant. So, and then this is the Pacific Ocean. And I'm just going on my little walk here without trying to film random people who try to get out of the way. That was really funny. You can see the waves. Oh yeah, this guy is doing what's it called, hang gliding. I wish he was going. That'd be cool. I could see him off. Boy, I started my day late today. I'm usually out here earlier, and I was just feeling it. Feels like the wind's going towards us. Yeah, just a lot of nonsense in my head. Just not useful. Yeah, so we're pretty close to LAX is over here, and Pacific Ocean is right here. I'm just walking along. But yeah, I do feel like there is a sense of loneliness coming in. Just in general, because like I mean, to be honest, we're out here on our own. It's just my wife, myself, and our little cat, Older. And yeah, like we'll talk to neighbors and chit chat with people and reconnect with others. Across the continent, and so it's tougher when you are like, I guess you just are like in constant contact with people. Maybe if you grew up in an area. Yeah, here's a plane going off from LAX. United. So the airport's right there. I got no one watching. I'm talking to absolutely no one. That's so funny. I wonder why, because I had like a bunch of viewers last time. I'll flip you around to the beautiful Pacific Ocean and Dock Wheeler Beach in Los Angeles, California. But I feel like whatever I've been posting lately, and I think I've been posting in terms of like comedy, sketch comedy that I've been posting has just been, and I was talking about this with Rebecca, but it's just like kind of not like it doesn't feel fully fulfilled. Like there is this thing, like you hear people talk about it probably in podcasts, like artists. It's so beautiful with the beach. It's so beautiful today. It's not too like warm today. It's a little bit cooler. Like I had lawn johns on after running, which probably is not the best. I had a sweater on too. I had like a hoodie, and I took that off because I was like, there's no point. It's nicer out midday, but it's still pretty. Like there's a breeze and you feel it. I wonder what it feels like right down at the beach. right down there. I haven't walked along the beach, but I also heard that bacteria collects after storms and stuff like that. So unless I know a beach is like absolutely good to swim in, then I won't really mess around with it. Still no viewers and no likes on this thing, so I'm just talking to the... I mean, I guess I might get views on this when this is like it actually says the sign on here. So we're walking along, I guess, potentially north along Dock Wheeler Beach in Los Angeles. Yeah, this is Dock Wheeler Beach, or Weiler Beach Youth Center. That's cool, and there's a little cafe grill here. It looks pretty Deadsville here, but it's also Thursday, well, midday. People are working. It probably gets busier here around, tourist season and all that jazz. But yeah, I started this day like super later than I usually do, because I think I was just ruminating on, like, I guess I haven't been intentional in... I think there's like a fine balance with being an artist, or artist, okay, so I've acted for a bunch. I've done a whole bunch of online stuff as well, but not like that's really gotten viral or anything, so it hasn't really been successful, but in terms of like reaching a big audience. But I think, and now I'm realizing that it's you just have to navigate this fine line of like what's funny, or whatever you like, whatever kind of piques your interest, and then kind of lean into that, and eventually it'll connect with people that are looking for that as well, resonating for that as well. But it's got to take time. You got to keep on putting yourself out there, and it can't come off disingenuous either. Like if you're being like, oh, this will really connect with people, and you're just doing it for that. And I feel like I've been doing that a lot, or falling into the trap, which might even be more interesting actually, is this trap of, it's really beautiful along here. I'll do this thing that is rebelling. It's like punk rock against what others are doing. So it's like no one's live streaming right now, and doing like a podcast live stream rant. So I'll do that. I'll be like, what's it called? Contrarian. And they almost like, because it's almost too contrarian, you're doing it because you do care about what others think. I just find it interesting that the way that, oh, we got a big one. What is that? Something. It's got a cool symbol on the side there. I can't even see what it is. But yeah, like I started watching live streams from my hometown, Toronto, in Canada, and I was like, oh wow, these are so nice. They're just chill, just walking. Usually the one guy that I follow, he'll just chat about his day, and we are so starved for stuff like this, or sorry, the real thing, and then including myself in that, is just like, oh, I just want to connect with someone right now. And that, it's like, no offense to whomever's in my life that's like really like important, like you can't, oh my god, little caterpillar, I gotta make sure that he gets across. Okay, Bubba, come on, yeah, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna pick you up. Oh, come on. I just don't want to get run over. Alright, there you go, you made it. Alright, back to regular programming. I saved a really fuzzy caterpillar He was so cute. He was just like so small. If he got smushed, that would have sucked. What a bad way to go. Um, yeah, so I think I'm gonna do these more often. I don't even really think that they are like a walk tuber. For me, it's kind of like I just like the peacefulness and like I feel like there's this low stakes as well. I mean, it couldn't be. Oh, my alarm just went off. Sorry if that disturbed the 0 people and watching. I just want to give back. I'm like seeking this need for community, and I think we've like made certain plans and stuff with our career that we're gonna be like, giving back with what we have to give, and which is just our like our talents, and our willingness to be really stupid and be fearless and kind of like putting ourselves out there. Most people, it's hard to be vulnerable or maybe show a real side of yourself. Like I'm seeing all these interviews with really high level celebrities, not naming any names or anything like that, but I can't imagine having that level of success and just I don't know, exposure to other humans and people having like a certain perception of you, and then having to still kind of be relatable to, I don't know, like just in general, like one, if you're already like uber wealthy, that's already gonna do something to you as well, because most people aren't. And then also it's like this weird thing of like that you should like there's no problem to being successful, and there's no problem to having all these things when you reach a certain level in your life, and then have like attention or exposure. I think it's just you can kind of see the disconnect of them not really being able to show all of themselves, and they like, I mean, who are we to show every bit of ourselves? And like, in an interview or podcast or doing vlogging, it's like no one's entitled to that at all. And it's like, well, I clicked on it, bro. Hey, I got 1 computer. Maybe it's my wife, maybe it's not. But it's like, so my thought, we're just here in Los Angeles, and we'll just we'll have a nice stroll on the beach. It's about 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Oh, lost that person. But I like the tangent that I was talking about, because it is kind of funny that you're, no one is beholden to know anything about you, but we're so starved for connection. So it's this yin and yang. It's like, I'll share and be vulnerable with myself here, just walking on the beach, which I feel like I am. Like I don't feel like I'm literally talking into a cell phone, and it feels good because it might actually connect with someone. That's the hope, right? And I guess that's the hope with anyone sharing anything. You're just like, oh, okay, well, maybe that is a little facetious, the way they're being perceived, or the way that their behavior is. And it's like, I don't know, like, we want connection, we want genuine connection, we want authentic connection, but we have all these cell phones that are capturing it, putting it on a screen, and so you can consume that on like a diluted level. And hey, like, I guess I am guilty of that as well, because here's the diluted level. I was very down this morning, and it sucked. And I don't know if I need to, necessarily like divulge everything what like I'm going through, but like, you know, I think the main thing for me is that we have too many negative thoughts, too many living beliefs, and they really, oh my god, they're little dogs. Little dogs in the seats there. Oh my god, so cute. And you know, the running, oh my god, the run helps so much. Halfway through the run, I was like, man, I gotta do this I have to move my body first because it's so difficult, and that difficulty really does shake me out of this like funk of like, oh, I don't know what it is. I can't actually break it down other than it was just it's a dopamine rush. It's probably like neurochemical. There's so many other things. I'm waking my body up. I'm doing something difficult. I'm not even running that fast. Like, I didn't run that fast at all. But it felt good. I mean, it felt great to, you know, do this and share and talk, you know, with my wife this morning. So all those things are great. I think it's just like when you're an artist wanting to express themselves, and I guess there's like almost it's a thing where it's like, oh well, you're an actor, so go and act, go and do on stage and stuff like that, you know, write something and do something that's going to be you know, it's gonna give back to the world, which I have, and I just haven't been doing. I think I've been doing that through social media, and like I've definitely had moments where I'm like, oh cool, I feel like I'm connecting with people, but we all want still that human connection. Like, there's no other way around it. Like, we want to be friends with people, we want to get to know people, and then we don't want it to be superficial. But actually, and I think, excuse me, but there was, I think it might have been Tribe by Sebastian Junger. It's a book by, he's a war correspondent journalist, and he has a bunch of books out, but he was talking about, like, you know, our hunter-gatherer societies when we were, you know, developing as a species, were only dependent on, like, the core people are like your family. So you're like your mom, your dad, your brother or sister, the immediate family, and then when you have a new family, you know, your husband, wife, your kids, and all that, maybe a little bit of the extended family, but your connections are like limited, and you're so connected to so many people and so many things, but then the connections are almost like like surface level. You know, I think what I'm saying here is pretty like, it's low-lying fruit. I feel like everyone knows this, but we're still like partaking in it. You know, like I still am posting right now and doing a live stream right now. So I'm like, well, maybe what I'm sharing might resonate with you, and I hope it does. Like, like literally no one. There's been like one person that's been on this live stream, and I don't know if it's just the universe or you know, something else. But I usually just do 20 minutes. Maybe I'll do a little bit longer. Walk back along this beach after my run. My run was great. You know, I think I have problems with. I'm not patient. I have so much expectation. Like, I put way too much pressure on myself. Like, gosh, it's a laundry list of things that if I were to take a truth serum and be like, okay, this is what I'm accountable for, it's endless. You know, I have to stop overthinking. Like, why am I overthinking a live stream? Who cares? no one's watching this. You know? So I might as well just be myself and, you know, not worry about validation or expectations. Yeah, don't like make a like I have just this endless commentary in my head of everything. Like I have to judge everything. It's exhausting. I hate it. I feel like most people do have this. Like if I actually had a following, maybe people would be resonating with this. But I feel like it's not like a crazy thought, like especially when I've shared it with my wife or whatever. But it's like, yeah, same, join the club. You know, I just don't want to have this commentary on life, essentially moments in life. I just want to take it in and be grateful and just, you know, because I am. And it's like, I guess that's what gratitude is. It's just not being like judgmental of what life is, and you're just like, wow, shit, I'm, you know, here in LA, and I always dreamed of living here and having a family out here, and I do, and you know, I just I want it to be amazing too. Like I want it to be like we made it as well. And obviously, you know, a live stream post run is not what we were thinking about when we came here. But I'm like almost open just to the fact of just being like, oh well, I started a vlog when I was live this time last year. Now I'm just doing it now in LA. Whatever, it is what it is. Do I want to do it? Yeah. Am I crying right now? Yeah. You can't even see. But whatever. I can't. I think I just spend too much energy into, you know, controlling. Like, oh, okay, what does that mean? Or what if this, or what if that, or is this bad? And like, oh my gosh, it's so exhausting already to live. You know, you're just gonna spend your days in a room. You know, I'm very grateful for my life. And I couldn't, like, look at this. This is January, California, January 23rd, I think. Sorry, 22nd. It's January 22nd. Look at this weather. It's basically like, if I were to describe this is a nice fall day. Like a little cold on the hands, but it's only because I've been walking for a while. But I just love this beach so much. I'm trying to cherish every moment, you know, with it, because like you can see the fog out there kind of coming in. That's closer to Marina Del Rey, so we're closer to Playa del Rey along the beach, west coast, California, LAX, baby. This is the first vlog I think I've cried in. Not even talking. I guess talking out loud is helpful. Like the whole live stats have said no people have been watching, but I still feel like I have the potential to reach out to people because I'm gonna post this online, and maybe there'll be someone that, I guess it's just that crazy hope of like, oh, I'll, me sharing this, and because it's coming from a genuine place, because I feel like I'm a genuine person, someone will connect with it. And it feels good that I'm getting it out, I guess, too. Just too many thoughts. But maybe I'll wrap it up soon. I usually go for like 20 minutes, and now it's like 25. It's been nice chatting and talking. Do I have any other? I feel better, so thank you. This is therapy for me, and I'm gonna, you can bill me. you can invoice me. Yeah. So nice. Okay, well, I feel pretty good, so hopefully you do too. And yeah, have a great rest of your day. Yeah, feel pretty grateful about everything, and I'm not gonna overthink today. I'm not gonna overthink everything, because my energy is valuable. I'll try to learn that and just be grateful for every kind of moment. It's so easy just to be like, wow, whatever, come on. All right, have a great day.